Hello, Slothrin and adult fans of Lego. It is time for another most excellent episode of Sloth City. It's been probably more than a week since my last episode. Things happen that way. Real life intervenes, and I can't do things as quickly as I want to, but I am here smiling today, for one thing, because I can. I found my alternative sig fig face, so I am able to smile again if I want to. So even though I don't need to smile an awful lot, because usually I'm kind of a low-key person who is a little bit more deadpan than that, I do have on a new, warmer jacket because in real life it has been bitterly, bitterly cold at nights. Currently, the wind is whistling. It's like 28 degrees Fahrenheit. It is cold. It is nasty. So I have this really, really cool leather jacket that is much nicer than any leather jacket I've ever owned in real life. And take a look at this. It's got this cool flaming skull thing on the back. I think that it's really neat. So yeah, I am styling, but more importantly, I have things to show you. I have exciting, exciting developments in Sloth City, and I am so excited to tell you about it. I'm at a loss for words, so let's just dive in. And here we have it, and it is like practically impossible to get this into the frame because it is so huge and gorgeous that it just doesn't really fit into the rectangle of my phone, but I don't know any other way of doing it. I didn't want to bring it down to a square, and that was the next setting on my phone. I don't have all the settings in the world, but take a look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 stories in our fabulous new arts commune. And this was made with pieces sent so kindly by Brett's Builds from across the waters. He sent the Harry Potter night bus. I can't tell you which iteration of it, but one of them, because I had this project for an arts commune these many months ago. I don't even know how long, probably close to a year. I've been talking about this idea. And he eventually got the bricks to me, and I finally got to work on it, and now it is actually done. And we have all of these gorgeous purple bricks of different shades. We have purple and lavender and magenta, and it is just absolutely spectacular from top to bottom. We have also, additionally, these, I call them onions. I think other people might call them pods. They are from some Trolls set, and I got that Trolls set for a song because people are apparently not, like, buying up 4+ Trolls sets. Go figure. Yeah, I got it for like $6 plus shipping. But we have here the gorgeous, gorgeous arts commune, and we have things going on all over. Down here, you can see we have one of the artists with her work of sculpture, and she calls this sculpture Embracing the Feminine. And I have no idea what it's about. I am not an art critic, but it is a sculpture. And what can I tell you? It's pink, it's big, and Here it is in the courtyard of our wonderful arts commune. And here we have dear Esri and Keiko, who have come to look at the wonderful artwork at the arts commune. They have come to visit. We have other people. Over here, we have another one of our alien couples who have shown up. One of them is inexplicably carrying a carrot. We don't know why, but perhaps she wanted to make sure that she had snacks in case she was here for a long time. But we have some nice decoration here around the pillars. Now this bottom floor is open and is kind of an open air gallery where the artists can display their work and they can have sales of works. And it is open to the public. And each of the pillars has been decorated by the artists. And so here we have a gorgeous pillar with the gorgeous trans flag. And let's just go ahead and continue to turn this around. Here, behind this fine artist, who is talking to this visitor about her artwork, which she is saying has something to do about just how she feels about the feminine aesthetic that society has imposed upon her and her desire to break away from that. And it's very appropriate that she is making this speech here in front of the non-binary flag, because feminists also embrace non-binary people because they are inclusive that way. Feminists are. True feminists are not exclusive. But here, the next pillar has the bisexual flag, because again, that includes women loving women and women loving non-binary people and women loving, who they want to. And so they wanted to be inclusive and make sure that they were including everyone when they are embracing the feminine. I still don't know what that means, but we're just going with it. And lastly, we have here the lesbian flag. And this is the only flag that I had to do research on because I honestly don't know that much about the lesbian movement. And when I did start to research the lesbian flag, it rapidly got complicated because there is something called the lipstick lesbian flag, and that is problematic on a number of levels because apparently the person who designed it has been coming out as being both against trans people and being like racist and just having all kinds of terrible, non-inclusive, really hateful sort of views. And there is a flag that looks similar to it without like the lip print on it. That is not the same flag and should not be sneered at. However, it has got like 6 different shades in it, and they're peculiar shades of orange and rust and weird colors that make it really hard to reproduce in Lego. And that is why I had been going to give up on the idea until I found out that there is this flag that was designed specifically to be a lesbian flag that can be reproduced easily and inexpensively. And so it has the purple, the pink, the yellow, the kind of lime green, I guess, and Of course, all of these flags, these colors are symbolic and mean something, and if you want to know what they mean, you are welcome to look those up. I encourage you to look those up. I can't tell you because that's not information that I can just hold in my memory like indefinitely to recite at the drop of a hat. It doesn't stick in there as well. However, that is the educational portion of this video. We have, again, trans flag, non-binary flag, bisexuality flag, and lesbian flag, because we are all about inclusivity, because this is a very, very, very feminist arts commune. Moving along, before we go into the interior, let us admire the exterior a little bit more. All of the beautiful landscaping or buildingscaping, I don't know what you want to call all of this flora that is growing so tropically everywhere. We have gorgeous, gorgeous, I can't call it greenery because it's not all green, so we'll go back to flora. We'll call them plants and flowers and wonderful, beautifying things just everywhere you look, because it's arts, and so they're all artistic, and they want it all to look very artistic and harmonious and gorgeous. Moving on, up here we can see there are some birds, and look, someone has left them a cupcake. Who could have left them a cupcake? I wonder. Yes, great mystery. So we have wonderful birds coming. We have at the very top, we have antennas, so they have communications and can get their wireless and digital something or others. So they are not cut off from the outside world when they are doing their art commune thing. And while we're still here, we have another piece of art, and we have another artist, discussing, art with another interested patron or visitor to the arts commune. And I think that is finally the exterior. Now keep in mind, as we turn around, this is a facade. This is just a slice of a building that goes on deeper into the matrix. It is not actually here, but it exists in the Sloth City universe. You just can't see it because you're not in the Sloth City universe. You're having to watch it on video. So take my word for it, it does exist. So, very top floor, we have dormitories and sleeping areas, and we have nice single beds, relatively coordinated, much better coordinated than things are a lot of times. And let's see if we can get some more light in here. There we go. Maybe. There. Just past Poppet, you can see that there is a nice little lamp on a little table, so that if they want to have, some low-level lighting as they're going to bed, instead of just the overhead lighting that can be assumed to be installed into all of the ceilings, although I am not going to be showing you ceilings, just take my word for it. There is lighting, but in the dormitories there are also additional lamps so that you don't have glaring overhead lights. Next level. Here we have a artistic sculpting type woman. I don't know what to call a person, a sculptor, a pottery person. And she is working on one of those pottery wheels where you throw pots and it spins. And she is apparently in a goblet making frenzy. Here she has a couple that she has already made and put through the kiln and glazed. You can see there is her kiln. We have all kinds of interiors now, so she has got this wonderful kiln, and yes, she has been making personalized, hand-thrown cup, stemmed ware, pottery things. Okay, next level. Here we have another one of our fine artists, and she has been hanging up her art that she is wanting to, display, things that she has been working on this kind of contrived sort of thing here. Now, each of these pods have got shelves here where they will be able to put their wares and, use as shelves. The thing is, those shelves don't have studs, so when clumsy sloths are trying to make videos, we cannot have things on those shelves because I cannot keep from knocking them over and then they go rolling around. And so just take my word for it. Those pods will have, art supplies and paintbrushes probably and whatever else artists use in them. And here we have another artist, and she apparently does sculpture sort of things because here is this sculpture toucan. She is inspired by things tropical and has made this tropical statuette of a toucan because that is her inspiration. And here is some other art being displayed. I don't know if it is by her or if it's by someone else. I don't actually know what all arts go on here. I don't know if it includes performing arts like dance or if that's, someone's artistic rendition of, a way of crossing over from performing arts to visual arts. But if we were able to see, deeper into the arts commune, then we would be able to see, bigger things that don't fit into the facade. Things like, spinning wheels and great tapestries for, people who are making those sort of artistic things in macrame and weaving and such. And I think that this artist here might actually just about to be surprised by her girlfriend, but I do not know that for sure, if that is her girlfriend or not. We must await further developments on that. But yes, we have all kinds of art, all kinds of artistic interiors, all kinds of artistic women doing artistic things in the feminist art commune, and I am very proud of them for having the initiative to have their arts commune here in Sloth City. We are so happy that we are able to have this wonderful feminist art commune here, where we are all about being inclusive and all about celebrating creativity, and certainly want to encourage creativity, feminist creativity, because traditionally in society, men have had the lion's share of recognition in the arts. All of the arts, actually. Any arts. I think that probably we'll end up having photography here. I don't even know what all is going to be going on here because I'm not enough of an arts person to know what goes on in artistic society. But whatever it is, it will be very inclusive and it will be very artistic. And we will be interested to see what there is. So thank you for joining me on this rather lengthy episode of Sloth City, but of course I had a lot more to show you than I usually do. If you've stuck with me this far, I really appreciate it. Please like the video and leave a comment. If the comments are on, if the comments have been turned off, please come back and leave a comment if you can, because, it means a lot to me to know that people, are interested in the videos and have opinions about the videos, and just tell me, what it is that you like about it and what it is that you're interested to see more of, because the enthusiasm that other people have for Sloth City and the citizens and the community is really what matters the most to me. And I'm not getting a whole lot of positive going on in my life right now. My real life is pretty stressful, and there's not a whole lot going on to get really, really optimistic and positive about. So, yeah, when I do have the time, I escape into Sloth City, and I appreciate you guys joining me. And until the next awesome episode of Sloth City, I hope that you, my dear Slothrin and adult fans of LEGO, have an excellent and sloth-tastic day.